can't go away.
My puppet.
Hello, I'm over here at PowerMorphCon, as you know, with Cameron, the silver Super Megaforce Ranger. I was going to say Megaforce then, but I realised she was just Super.
Yeah, we're all part of Megaforce.
Oh, yeah.
No worries.
So how are you finding the entire convention?
Oh, this is probably my favorite one so far. I've done maybe 5 conventions or so, not very many, and this one's got to be my favorite. I mean, it's everybody here for Power Rangers, so the love is like
I know.
huge. Yeah.
I mean, this is if I could only go to one convention for the rest of my life, this would be the one I'd only go to.
Really, I mean, I might have to agree with that.
Yeah, it's just so much fun. It's just there's lots of people to see, lots of friends, and then just you meet like all the heroes. And when I first went, I was just geeking out all the time. Now, I'm okay with it. I just hide it on the inside.
Yeah, well, sometimes you kind of have to hide it.
I know.
Even I have to hide it sometimes.
I know. It's like, oh my god.
Pass some of the others, and you're like, hi.
Yeah. It's like just a quick self. There we go. Selfie.
Yeah.
So, what was it like working on the show?
Oh, it was fantastic and crazy and mad and you know, it's everything rolled into one crazy ball. It was awesome being in New Zealand, and you know, an actor's dream is to kind of shoot overseas on location and stuff like that, and that's kind of what you think of when you think of the actor's life. And being in New Zealand doing that was definitely a dream come true. And of course, joining the Power Rangers legacy was, you know, such an honor and everything. I think probably the best part of it though is being a part of that legacy and seeing finally, after the show's aired and after I'm out of the contract and everything, seeing all the fans and how huge and widespread the love is. And I mean, that just is really eye-opening, for sure, and heart-warming as well.
Well, it's like, because obviously Power Rangers have been going on for so long. What do you think has made the franchise so big as what it is now?
What has made it so big? I mean, it's got to be the fans again. Like, I know it seems like a Sunday school answer, but without the like outpouring of love and the masses of fans that this show has kind of, you know, accumulated over the years, and the fans that have kind of just stuck throughout the years. I think it's 23 years now almost. Without them, the show would be nothing. The show, I guarantee it wouldn't be a show.
Yeah. Well, I know, like you've had Richard, who is. I love him. I'll put a
to the
picture
side here.
Yeah.
He's a very loyal fan and friend as well. He brought me my Japanese morpher, which was incredibly nice. But he always dresses up. You think, how many costumes do you have, Richard?
Five.
Say hi.
Say hello.
Hop in. There he is. There's Richard.
So
5 costumes.
I think it's 5 now.
Yeah.
I think when I first saw you, you were dressed as Silver, weren't you?
Yeah, silver in London.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in London. That's where we first met. Sure. Very good.
A while ago.
Oh, a very long time. Oh no, what? Like a year
Last
ago?
year.
Was it last summer or was it 2 summers ago? I think it was last summer, wasn't it? Yeah. 2014?
Yeah.
2 summers ago, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. So, did you ever see your Sentai? Did you watch Go Kaija basically?
So I saw a few episodes, snippets of those episodes, even not full episodes, and I was quite shocked as to.
Damn it, Daryl.
I was shocked at how different our characters were. You know, Guy is a crazy super fan, wild kind of loose cannon, and I'm very, you know, I do kind of rage a bit, and I get a little bit out of control, but nothing like that. I'm definitely not as flamboyant as Guy, but yeah, it was kind of surprising.
I know. It was very weird because obviously when I saw Go Kaija and Guy was like the whole, like, loved every single like Ranger, and then seeing like your character, like, you know, after was it the attack on your planet, that was the main thing, and I was just like, oh, that's very 2 different characters, and it was kind of a nice change to see it.
Yeah. They really gave it a nice backstory with Orion. I know it would have been nice to explore a little bit more, a little deeper into that kind of world of angst and revenge and everything, but you know, it was a good backstory to begin with, at least.
I know, it was always like my entire planet was destroyed. It's just like one area. And I was like, it's not the whole planet, is it? It's just an area.
Just a little part of it. My village.
Yeah, it's just like, you can target that one right there.
Well, there's only so much you can do with 24-minute show and
true.
24-minute episodes and limited budget. So yeah, they did what they could, and I think they did a pretty decent job at my intro scenes and everything like that. So.
It was a good one where you just rushed in. Now, didn't the wig cost like a lot of money or something?
Yeah, the wig was very expensive. They had a few of them, but the main wig was definitely in the thousands.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that and I was like, that can't be true. Like,
yes, wigs are very expensive.
Did you get to keep it?
No. nothing. We didn't get to keep much of anything from the show. Not that I remember, at least.
Not even go like, oh, you don't need that key again, and just
we could
take
borrow
it.
some things. No, I've been given some gifts from Saban and different props and whatnot, but nothing that I actually got to wear or use on the show.
Yeah. So I was gonna like before Richard gave you the morpher.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna if I was gonna come down to the thing, I was gonna give you the key.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I got the key. I was like, oh, I'll just get him for that. But
Yeah.
now that Richard's giving it to you, it's like,
And I've got a lot of those keys too.
yeah. Do people just give loads
Yeah,
of keys?
yeah,
Really?
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I could have like a key necklace.
Do it. And
Just
next,
of silver keys.
over the entire social media network, I want to see at least that just one just
One
dangling.
giant key necklace. Just
Yeah. Do it.
do it.
Cool. So you've done other things. You did A Week in London, Hard Self, Killer Couch. What was it like from going from film to TV?
Film to TV, and then I started in TV kind of. Well, let's be honest, I started in theater, obviously growing up, and I was trained in theater, and so that transition from theater to film was different and challenging, but it was a fun one. It was a fun learning curve, and then going to film, it's not much different. You're shooting sometimes longer days, and what's great about film is that you kind of get to stick with the character for just a real concentrated amount of time, and then you're done.
Yeah.
Whereas with TV, I'm sticking with that character for months at a time, and it's marinating, and he's kind of growing with you. He grows with you. My character grows with me throughout the months of shooting Power Rangers or whatever show it may be. But even on shows like Austin and Ally, I'm shooting for. I shot for almost 2 months on that for 4 episodes. And I took a break between 2 episodes to shoot a film, and so that transition was different. And I don't know, it's always going to be different. It's no transition from this show to that movie or that film to this show is going to be the same, because each character is different. So it all just depends on how the producers are shooting it and what the schedule is like and what your character is like. If my character is similar to me, then it's not as hard as hard of a transition. But if it's kind of a wild out there character that I have to pour a lot of myself into, then it is going to be a weird transition.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like a lot of fun from like doing one to the other and just.
Oh, it's a blast.
Yeah.
Tons of fun.
So what would you like to do next? What's your next project?
Well, so I have a horror film coming out in October. It's called Broken. Currently, it's called Broken. They may change the name, but it's a fun little kind of indie horror film. And other than that, things are just plugging away. Always kind of looking for the next job. Yeah.
So would you come back to Power Rangers as the same character, or would you choose someone different?
Oh no, I'd love to come back as Orion. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd love to keep exploring his world.
Yeah, that'd be
sure.
cool. Just Orin's adventures, and that's it. Just a whole season.
Yeah,
So
just kind of explore more of his powers and going through the legendary Rangers and everything like that. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I think that'd be cool. Cool. So I've come up with some questions that will be probably you won't be asked at a con, and I'd be surprised if you had.
Okay. Very
Okay.
good. I like these.
Okay. So first of all, is what is your best English accent?
My best English accent.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. No, I've been to London before. I've only been to London, haven't I?
Brighton as well.
I've not been to Brighton. That was John Laddermilk.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
I've not been to Brighton, but I'm most fascinated by the Leeds boys. The Northern boys. He's up north then.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I do a bit of English and a bit of Scottish. And,
It's good. Go on, Scottish accent.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want me to say in Scottish? If you're from Glasgow, you might say, I had a few pints last night, went to the pub. What about, it's a lovely interview we're having here. It's a bit of train spotting, but don't know much else.
You sound very much like Ewan McGregor.
Oh, yeah, and train spotting or something like that, yeah. Have you seen the show Blues Brothers? Or something like that?
Years ago, I have.
Not Blues, Brew, I think, like for beer.
No, I've not seen it.
Like for beer. It's 2 Scottish brothers that go around making beer in like world record breaking ways, like the world's highest alcohol content beer, and then the beer brewed at the deepest depth of the sea, or the highest altitude beer, or something like that. So
That's actually quite cool to actually check out. I've never actually heard of that.
So Scottish is actually one that I really like to play around with, because fascinated. And I've got a lot of Scottish heritage as well. So
I know you're very
I
convincing.
mean, the
on that
name
one.
is Cameron, so.
So that's very. You're very convincing. So.
Well, thank you. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. Okay, so next one is the last video game you played. What character would you be?
I'm not a huge gamer. I used to game a lot when I was a kid. I did a lot of PC gaming, and I did a lot of like Age of Empires, Counter-Strike, StarCraft, stuff like that. And then after high school, I just kind of fell out of the video game world because when we were in film school, you don't have a lot of time to game at all. You know, like I could have brought my Nintendo out, but
Which one? Which Nintendo though?
64.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I get. You know, I have played the new. I'm on the new Pokemon Go game. So
Same here. Have you got a Taurus yet?
oh yeah. Wait, they don't have that in the UK.
No.
It's regional. So
Yeah.
you got to get here.
We get
We'll start walking around and find it.
They're like dead miles away. I'm like,
Whatever.
we get Mr. Mime and that's it. So
I don't have Mr. Mime, but I'm meant to come out to London, I think, in November or December.
if you're around about 2 a.m, if you're walking around, loads of them pop up everywhere.
way.
Not Mr. Mime, but loads of just other different Pokemon.
All right, looking forward to it.
Cool. Okay, so if you could have a useless superpower, what would it be?
Probably the ability to. Oh, useless though.
Useless.
See, I'm thinking of like kind of stupid superpowers, but they're
It could
still
be
useful.
Yeah,
Like the ability to put clothes on without touching them.
that'd be cool.
To like look at my clothing and just go, and then all of a sudden my shirt's on, or my clothes are off, which that would come in handy.
That'd be cool.
Sometimes.
See, the way that I would do it is anything that you looked at in the shop. So like, if you went past, like you saw you're shopping, there's a dress, but oh no.
Oh, there it is. Got it. But then it could backfire.
Yeah.
You're looking at Richard's costume there. Might be a little tight on me.
I'm the Wolverine. It's like the show. It's too tight.
A little tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite type of cheese?
I like a nice aged white cheddar.
Nice.
But I'm also a fan of like the stinky veiny blue cheeses and stuff like that. I like gorgonzola on my salads a lot. So
Nice.
yeah, not picky though.
I love goat's cheese.
Oh,
Goat's cheese and mozzarella are the two.
Sure. Oh,
favorite.
mozzarella's great.
Oh yeah. Goat's cheese on pizza.
Creamy and mild. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, on pizza, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. Okay. If you could bake a cake to perfection, what would you bake?
I would go with. I am a fan of just like the classic vanilla cake
Yeah.
with like a nice buttercream, some kind of like I don't know. See, I also like key lime pie a lot, so maybe like a key lime kind of cake or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I do watch the Great British Bake Off.
Yeah. Not
Paul Hollywood.
Paul Hollywood. I've
And Mary Berry.
I've only ever seen it once. So.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's so great. It's compared to the American like competition cooking shows and stuff. It's so much fun, and I think it's better because the judges actually build people up instead of like tear them down.
Yeah.
They're like, love this about your dish or whatever, but I like that one better. So
Yeah, that's how you make it better. But if you add it, it's nice and
Yes,
fluffy.
yes.
Just add a little bit more texture and
yeah,
you'll be
sure.
fine.
Yeah, they're very encouraging, and they kind of lift the contestants up rather than like, oh, this was runny and this was bad and you did this bad and all this stuff. That's kind of how the Americans kind of do their competition shows, which I'm not a fan of. So.
I think the only one I've seen is like Big Cake Boss, and that's it.
Oh,
That is crazy. That is.
It's mad. It's like, it's just too negative for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only get in the UK. It's like Lizard Lick Towing and Storage Hunters, and that's
Oh
it.
no.
So they're the only two
I can't
shows.
watch that stuff.
Yeah. I just find it really weird, but I find it really interesting
It's
at the same
fascinating.
time.
Definitely like a cultural study.
Yeah, it's always just nice in the background just to have it on if you're working or just not really listening, but then it's like, oh, that happens.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so next one is, which Street Fighter character would you choose?
Street Fighter. I would go with. Who's the blonde guy?
Ken.
The hair sticks way up.
Oh, Guile.
Kyle.
Yeah, Guile's theme goes with everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I would go with his or Ken. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I had a Ken shirt, which is a really nice embroidered one.
Oh yeah.
So I was wearing it, but I don't like wearing t-shirts like 2 or 3 days more than a row.
Yeah, sure.
So cool. Okay, what do you put in a toaster?
Toasted strudels or just bread?
I'm gonna have to start on because every time I say, what do you put in a toaster, people go toast.
No, toast comes out.
Yeah, exactly. But everyone in the UK goes like, oh yeah, it's bread.
Bread.
Like, oh yeah, well no, toast. They
A
put
slice
in
of bread
You
goes
go-
in and toast comes out.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I'm just seeing if I'm gonna catch anyone
And
out.
Vegemite goes on it.
Oh no.
You guys are Marmite?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah? Little bit of butter, a little bit of Vegemite. I love it. I'm all about it. It's hard to find here. Not
Really?
hard, but harder to find, yeah.
We should just send you stuff over. It's crazy.
Please. Oh, I love it. Oh, tubs of it. Oh, good.
Okay, the last one is you walk. Have you ever thought about walking past a shop window display and thought, I could do better than that?
Looking at my image or looking at...
No, you just go and you go. Any shop window display, you think, I could do better than that. I'd put that there instead.
Oh, sure. Organizing, like rearranging and designing and stuff. Yeah. Every now and then.
No, there you go. It's what other people have done. I've never thought of that.
No, I actually have, yeah. Just sometimes I think something was in a different position or the font was a little bigger or something, it could sell more.
Yeah, exactly. So
But that's just kind of, I think that's, some creative minds think like that. I don't think it's anything special to me. I think it's just messed up creative person thing.
Yeah, sometimes I do it and go, I wouldn't use that text, or that dress should go there and then it should be reversed.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so next one we've got is the British word game.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is
Slang it or...
is slang.
Yeah.
So it's just the meaning of it. So what do you think the meaning of it? Okay. They are a picnic short of a sandwich.
That's like a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
They're a little off in the head.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
They're mad as a box of frogs.
Mad as a box of frogs. They're just crazy.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
They are a curtain twitcher.
Curtain twitcher?
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm going to say curtain twitcher. Like are they like creepy?
Yeah, kind of. It's like being nosy.
Nosy, creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, what are the neighbours doing?
Yeah, see, looking around the curtain, like peeking out to see if they hear a noise in the yard or something like that.
Yeah, exactly like that. It's like,
So more
Margaret.
snoopy and nosy than creepy.
Yeah.
It's still creepy, but yeah. All right.
Cool. Don't be such a wind-up merchant.
Cheap?
Nope, it's stop. Oh,
A salesman? Like repeat yourself?
nope. It means stop teasing. So it's like you go out to a club and then suddenly like, you meet someone and then they're kind of like flirty and then they go and it's like, stop winding me up.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Stop getting me all excited for nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I like that one. I haven't heard that one before.
I looked at it and thought, I've heard it in the past but not before properly. Okay, so next one is, you look smart.
You look smart. You look good.
Yep, that's right.
You look sharp.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, well dressed.
Well dressed.
Yeah. Okay, so that's mint, that is.
That's mint. That's fresh. That's
I'm going to give you that one, yeah. It is. It means perfect condition.
perfect. Fresh. Yeah. Sure. All right.
So, yeah.
Mint condition.
Mint condition, yeah.
All
So
right.
you buy a figure or whatever, you keep it in mint condition.
Mint. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So there we go, that's all of them, that's so.
Did I do all right?
You got, I think, pretty much all of them. So I'll...
Except for the wind up.
Yeah, the one one. So I'll kind of tally it up and do it that way.
All right.
So, cool. I want to say thank you very much.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Cool, no problem.
Ton of fun.
Yep.
Yeah,
And,
thanks for coming.
oh yeah, thanks. Of course. Every 2 years I'll be here, so
Good.
I'm going to come and stop by.
Good.
If you're in London or another, I'll come
let
by
you
and
guys
say
know.
hello.
I know he'll for sure.
Oh yeah, he'll tell me like Cameron's coming. Like, I know. Cool.
Yeah,
So,
very good.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.
Thank you all.